normal size of the penis. And kindly, if you have not watched, I have a previous video where I did about the normal penis size and how it is described on average, how it's supposed to look. So we have to our channel today. The channel is Nazvin. Kindly, if you have not subscribed, I want to encourage you that you get to subscribe, because this is where we get to discuss matters medical in a simple language which we can always understand. My name is Vincent. Here we discuss matters medical in a simple language which we can always understand. So that's why we are here. Kindly, I want to encourage you that you get to subscribe to our channel, because that is the best way in which you can always support us. And for any support, for any input, we have the description of our channel. Kindly look at it, let us have that input, and also find out what really is needed, so that we get to meet your expectations, because this channel is not just for me, it's also for your own good. So guys, welcome. Today we're going to talk about matters very sensitive. We're going to talk about matters penis. That's what we're going to talk about, and this is due to the requests which I've had. We're going to talk about does penis size matter? Does penis size matter? That's what we're going to discuss. The question of whether the penis size matters is a complex and a vary based on individual perspectives and also cultural contexts. So there are also several considerations or factors which you need to consider when you get to discuss it. So number one is about physical and sexual health. When we talk about this, we talk about sexual satisfaction, and from the studies which have been done, they indicate that the penis size is less important for sexual satisfaction than factors like emotional connection, the technique, and overall sexual stimulation compatibility is very key. So many reports that the penis size does not significantly impact their sexual satisfaction. So the function over size is very important, where sexual function, including the ability to achieve and maintain an erection and the duration of the sexual activity, often matters more than the size. That is on the physical and sexual health. Number two factor is about psychological factors. When we talk about psychological factors, this is where we get to address things like self-esteem. So concerns about the size can affect a man's self-esteem and body image. It is important for men to recognize that a wide range of penis size are normal. So and also on this psychological factors, we have what you call performance anxiety. Worrying about the penis size can lead to performance anxiety, and also which can negatively impact the performance and also satisfaction at the end of the day. Another factor which we look at is about partner preference. We have varied preferences of the partner. So preferences for penis size vary among individuals. Some may have specific preferences, but many partners prioritize factors such as what you call intimacy, emotional connection, and also mutual pleasure. So communication is very key about when we talk about partner preference, where open communication between the partners about the sexual preference and also needs is key to satisfying the sexual relationship, which is very key. Also cultural and media influences is also another factor which comes in. When we talk about culture and media influences, we talk about cultural myths. Like media and cultural myths are often exaggerated the importance of the penis size, which can contribute to unnecessarily anxiety and also misconception. Also, we have the realistic expectations. Understanding the media portrayals and also are often unrealistic and can help set more realistic expectations, so that we should understand that what media really displays cannot be realistic and can be unrealistic at some point, so that we meet the realistic expectations. Number 5 is about health and safety. When we talk about penile health, we talk about maintaining penile health through good hygiene, safe sexual practices, and also regular medical checkup is very important. So here also we get to avoid risk procedures. We have unsafe procedures or methods to alter the penis size, as they can lead to serious health complications. So overall, the penis size can be a concern for some, and it is not the most critical factor in sexual satisfaction or relationship to succeed. So focusing on the sexual health, communication, emotional connection, and also mutual pleasure is far more important. If concerns about penis size are affecting your mental or relationships, speak with the healthcare provider and also the therapist who can provide the benefits which are beneficial. On managing the concerns about the penis size, we're going to talk something over it. If you or someone you know is concerned about the penis size, it's important to address the concerns as appropriate, guys, so that in health and informed manner. So, and in this, we get some strategies to manage the concerns effectively. Number one is about education and realistic expectations. So understanding normal variability, by understanding the normal variability, educate yourself about the normal range of the penis size, and also recognize that there is a wide range of normal sizes, and most often fall within this range. Avoid misinformations. Be cautious about misinformations from unreliable sources, such as the most common way of where people get such information is through pornography, which often presents with unrealistic standards which one can gauge against. Also focus on overall sexual health. When we talk about this, we want healthy lifestyle. So you should focus on your normal health of the body, like maintaining a healthy lifestyle with regular exercise, which I always mention about in this channel, balanced diet, adequate sleep, and also stress management is very key. This can provide the overall sexual health and also performance. Medical checkups is very key. Regular medical checkups help to identify and address underlying health issues that might affect the sexual function is also another one. Number three is about communication with your partner or communication with partners. So we should have open dialogue, have an open and also honest conversations with your partner about your sexual preferences, desires and also concerns, so that you may have that mutual understanding and support which can enhance the sexual satisfaction. Also focus on intimacy. So emphasize emotional intimacy, connection and mutual pleasure in your sexual relationships, which is very key. That's about communication with the partners. Also, we have what we call sexual techniques and skills. We learn techniques, focus on learning and practicing sexual techniques that enhance pleasure for both partners, like involve foreplay, or for some they may involve oral sex, and the use of the hands and all can also be very effective. Also experiment with different sexual positions, techniques to find out what works for you, best for you and also your partner. Number five is about mental and emotional health, where self-esteem should be worked on, and this is work on building your self-esteem and body confidence. Remember that confidence and positive self-image are attractive qualities which play a very critical role in matters sex. So it's very key that you get to focus on this. Professional help is also another way. If you are concerned about the penis size are causing distress or affecting your mental health, consider taking a therapist or a counselor at that particular point to help address body image issues, which can improve your self-esteem at the end of the day. Very key also, avoid unproven treatments. Skeptical of quick fixes. Don't go for quick fixes about your sexual health. That's very key, guys, because mostly people go for those quick fixes. So be very skeptical about them. Be wary of products and procedures that claim to increase the penis size. Many of these are ineffective and can be very harmful at the end of the day, and this can pose a great challenge to you and also your partner at the end of the day. So very important that we get to get to avoid those quick fixes, because many of them can be very ineffective and also can be very harmful. Also consult your professionals. Always consult with the healthcare provider before considering any medical treatment of penis size concerns. Supportive communities is very key. We have online forums. By joining supportive communities or forums, which you can share your experiences and also get advice from other similar from the people with the similar concerns. Support groups, also look for local support groups that focus on men's health and the body image, which is very key and which can get to help you at the end of the day. So that you get to address those body image issues at the end of the day. Very key also is about focus on performance and pressure, where the sexual performance, understand that sexual performance and ability to give or receive pressure are more important than size. So that's very key. And through enhancing the pleasure, use the techniques and also strategies to enhance the sexual preference, pleasure for both partners, regardless of the size. So the concerns about the penis size are common, but they can be managed effectively through education, healthy communication, and also focusing on overall sexual health and building self-esteem. So it is important to prioritize the intimacy part of it, mutual satisfaction, and realistic expectations. If concerns persist, it's always very wise to seek professional advice so that your healthcare provider or the therapist can provide additional support and also guidance. So sometimes we have these complications or concerns about penis size, which can lead to complications, both psychological and physical. So addressing these concerns or complications early and effectively is essential for overall well-being, and also I'm going to give you some potential complications which come about with this. Number one is we have psychological complications, and under psychological complications we have low self-esteem as number one. Well, the impact of this is that constant worry about penis size can significantly lower self-esteem and the body image. So this is managed by building your confidence through positive affirmation, counseling, and also focusing on personal strengths. Number two is about performance and anxiety, where anxiety about sexual performance can really pop in and also bring some issues. So it's very key that you get to allay your anxiety very well about the penis size and erectile dysfunction with a decreased sexual satisfaction. So the management of this is about practicing relaxation techniques, communicating with your partner about your feelings about the same, and seeking therapy if necessary. Number three is about depression and anxiety. The impact of this is about persistent concern over penis size, which can contribute to mental health and issues such as depression and generalized anxiety. The management of this is professional mental support, mental health support, and also including therapy and also possible medications can be very crucial. Number four is about relationship strain. Concerns about the penis size can create tension and insecurity in the intimate relationships. So management of this is about open communication and also honest communication with the partners, the couples therapy, and also focusing on emotional intimacy. Those are the four psychological complications. I've talked about low self-esteem, performance anxiety, depression and anxiety, and also relationship strain. We have physical complications, which can be, number one is about injury from unsafe practices as this. The impact of this is that they engage in unsafe practices or using unproven devices and supplements to enlarge the penis size, which can lead to injury, scarring, and also erectile dysfunction at the end of the day, which can be very detrimental at the end of the day. So it's very key that you get to help from help to avoid such risk procedures. Always consult with your healthcare provider to help you before attempting any intervention. Number two is about health risk for supplements. So some supplements marketed for penile enlargement can contain harmful ingredients which can affect the overall health of the health of the penis. So that is very key that you consult your healthcare provider before engaging in any of those supplements which are not evidence-based treatments. Another factor is about social complications. We have number one, isolation, where feelings of inadequacy can lead to social withdrawal and isolation. The management of this is about you should engage in the normal social activities, joining support groups, and also fostering health relationships is very key in managing those complications. Sexual health complication is another one, where dissatisfaction with the sexual experience is one. The impact of this is obsessing over size, contract one for enjoyment of sexual experience. Managing of this focus on enhancing techniques, communication, and mutual satisfaction. So these concerns about the penile size can lead to various complications, including the self-esteem, low self-esteem, performance anxiety, depression, relationship issues, physical injury, and social isolation at the end of the day. Effective management involves building self-confidence, seeking professional help when needed, avoiding unsafe practices, and focusing on overall health and also the management of complications. We get to these complications about preventing complications related to concerns about the pen size involves combination of education, health lifestyle, and also health lifestyle choices, lifestyle psychological support, and also effective communication. So some of the strategies involved in preventing this complication is education and awareness. Understand normal variability. So educate yourself about the wide range of normal size, penis size. And kindly, if you have not watched our video on the normal size of a penis, kindly let me know in the comment down below if you know the normal size of the penis. And kindly, if you have not watched, I have a previous video where I did about the normal penis size and how it is described on average, how it's supposed to look. So we have always on this size thing, we need to understand we need to understand the normal size. So seek information from reliable sources, where such as from the healthcare providers, to help you get to understand the normal size of this. So seek information as much as possible from your healthcare provider so that they can help you get that normal normal size about from from healthcare providers, especially scientific literature and reputable health websites which can help you. We have websites such as PubMed, which can help you with the latest information, and also we have many other sites which are medically proven to give the right information. Also, number 2 is about focus on health, overall health. Maintain a balanced diet, regular exercise, adequate sleep, stress management to improve your overall health and also improve your sexual health. Mental and emotional health is very key, where you build up your self-esteem by working on building on your self-confidence and a positive body image through self-affirmation, hobbies, and also achievements. So seek support is also another one, where you consider counseling or therapy if you struggle with body image issues or anxiety related to penis size, where we have CBT or cognitive behavioral therapy. And if you don't know about this CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy, I talked about in the video about the depression. I talked that's a method of management for depression. So CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy, I shared details about it. And if you have not watched, I want to encourage you to go back on the depression video and find out what really happens on that video. So guys, also sexual health education is very key. Learn techniques, educate yourself about the sexual and and that enhance pleasure and intimacy, such as the foreplay part of it. oral sex and the use of